What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross, back at it again with another video. And this is going to be a different one. You probably already see the title of this video. For those who don't know, for the past couple of days, actually this past weekend, mentally, I've kind of been all over the place. I've been dealing with some stuff in my personal life, and it's kind of taking a toll on me mentally. It had gotten to the point where, yesterday I just kind of checked out. I know some of you guys have seen what I posted on Instagram, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that reached out to me. I really do appreciate that. I saw a lot of the messages. I wasn't able to respond to everyone, but I really do appreciate a lot of y'all that would hit me up on Instagram, hit me up in the Discord. I really thank you guys. You guys are my family and friends, and I really do appreciate that. And mentally, I just had checked out. It was a situation I was dealing with an individual, and it just didn't work out. And for me, it was just one of those things where you have high hopes for a particular situation, and you're looking forward to how things can grow, and sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it to. And it's really unfortunate, but that's life. Life has a funny way of, things happening, especially when you have one plan and that plan don't go to fruition, or that plan doesn't go the way you think it will. And a lot of times we have this idea of what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, and it's not in God's plan. It's not in God's destiny for us to go a certain way. Even though we want to, it may not be the time for that. And that's something that I had to learn yesterday, and just this weekend in general. Like, I can sit up there and say, this is going to happen this way, and I want it to happen this way, and let's do it this way. And that may not be what's in the cards for me. God may have something in store for me that I have to learn and go through to get to another destination that may even be better. You feel me? And it's just one of those things where mentally I had to reset. I ain't even really post or record any videos for the past couple of days. And there's some things I definitely want to talk about that's been going on in the wrestling world. So best believe I will be doing that this weekend. I'm going to go crazy with videos this weekend. But I just needed to reset. I needed to kind of get my mental right. I talked to my mom and my dad, my family members, and Dub. And, I talked to a few people, that I, cherish dearly in their opinions, and they checked up on me, and they gave me some positive words. They gave me some words that I needed to hear and listen to, because a lot of times we put ourselves in situations and then things don't go wrong. Things don't go the right way, and we're upset, we're depressed, we're angry, and then we end up doing the same thing again. We end up repeating the cycle. And that's the biggest thing that I've had to learn, just in general, to not keep repeating the same cycle and expecting different outcomes, and being self-aware of my issues and what I have to do to better myself and moving forward in any situation. And I'm not talking about just relationships. I'm talking about just in life in general. How can I improve myself every day to be the best version of myself? Because sometimes we get stagnant. So for me this weekend, or with this past weekend, it's just been tough. Also with the dealing, mentally, it's been like the 1-year anniversary of my grandmother passing. That's tough within itself. She was my last grandparent, and then, losing Blondie, that still hits me, to this day as well. So there's a lot of other things that go on to it, on top of, the situation when I was recently in, and, trying to navigate that. So there's a lot of things that's, circling in my mind, and I didn't really want to record any videos for you guys, not because I don't want to put out content, because I know mentally I wasn't going to be there. You guys would be able to instantly tell what's wrong with Ross. If I want to put some content out there, I want to be able to put something out there that you guys can enjoy and feel the enjoyment of me recording it. I don't want to have to fake it and then y'all can feel something is off. I've done that in the past, tried to hide my emotions or what I'm going through. And some of y'all are easily able to like, hey, what's wrong with Ross? Ross is not, he's not on the same wavelength like he normally is. So for me, it's just being able to just kind of understand, things happen. It's unfortunate. You want certain things to happen, you want certain things to play out, and it doesn't. But that doesn't mean that it's all over. It doesn't mean that there isn't a better situation that God has for you. I had to, like I said, talk to my friends, my family, and just kind of focus in on what I need to do going forward to help my mental state. And I make this video because I'm sure there's somebody out there that's going through either a relationship situation or a breakup or just life is just giving them a hard time. Life is throwing them a tough curveball, and they're trying to figure out and trying to manage and trying to, push forward. For those who do choose to believe in God, definitely lean on prayer. Lean on prayer. Look up Bible scriptures that tailor to what you're going through. You can easily Google that. For those who choose to believe in God, put that out there. I'm putting that information out there. That's one of the things that helped me, and also being able to talk to people, talk to your close friends, close family members. As men, we get told, or it's implied to kind of hold these emotions inside and just deal with it internally. And that can be ultimately detrimental to you growing and being able to deal with what you're dealing with, because you're constantly shoving it down so you don't have to deal with it. And, that could end up being dangerous. So for anyone that's going through just mentally just fatigued and you're emotionally exhausted, it's okay. It's okay to not be okay all the time. And that's what I've been dealing with. And it's okay to talk to someone. It's okay to pray about it. It's okay to convey to someone what's going on. It's also okay to kind of focus in on getting yourself out that rut. Just kind of taking a break from either social media, either, your surroundings, to kind of just reboot yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. I wanted to make this video to let y'all know I'm human like y'all. I go through stuff every day. I deal with ups, I deal with downs, I deal with heartbreaks, I deal with all types of stuff that y'all deal with too. I am no better than any one of y'all. I know some of y'all be like, oh, you guys are superstars. We're not. We're human beings. And we go through the same thing y'all go through. We're just on camera. And we have to, a lot of times, sometimes put that down and, kind of bring the energy. And I want to be transparent with y'all. Sometimes it's hard to shove those emotions away. And sometimes I got to just kind of take time, whether it's a day or two, to just kind of reset mentally, recharge, focus up on what I need to focus up, and get back into it. So that's why I wanted to make this video, to kind of give y'all a mental update on where I'm at. I'm better, and it's gonna take some time, but I'm gonna continuously grow. I'm gonna continuously get better, and I'm gonna continuously try to put out the best content possible for you guys on the main page, on my personal page, any page that we have on Twitch, anywhere that we are, on social media. I'm gonna try to put the best content possible out there because you guys enjoy it, and this is also something that helps me as well to keep pushing forward, so I just wanted to kind of give y'all where I'm at, and I'm just very thankful for all the love and support you guys have shown on the channel so far. I'm very thankful for all the kind comments that you guys have reached out to me personally on Instagram and in the Discord. You guys are amazing, and I'm not where I'm at if it's not for you guys. So hey, if you're going through something mentally, you feel like the world is crashing in on you, nothing seems to go right, don't give up. Pray to God. Ask him for guidance. But also don't be afraid to talk to someone. Even if you want to hit me up, if you're in the Discord or Twitter or Instagram, even if you want to hit me up, chop it up with me. Even in the comment section, if you feel like you're going through something or you're having a tough time, let's talk. Because a lot of times, just a simple conversation can kind of ease your mind, can kind of help you figure out, all right, well, let's see what happens here. Let me push forward. Let me keep pushing through. So I just wanted to put that out there for you guys. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support. And it's okay to have bad days. It's okay to not always be in the best of moods. It's okay to feel those emotions. It's okay for when things don't go the way you want them to go, or they don't pan out the way you want them to, and it sucks. It hurts. It's okay to feel those things, and it's also okay to be able to learn from those things and grow from them. So I know this is not the typical wrestling video, but I just kind of wanted to, let y'all know where I'm at mentally, and hopefully this message to anyone that's going through anything similar or just dealing with life in general, hopefully this is something that could help you going forward, and hopefully it makes your day better. But more videos are definitely on the way. I got a lot of stuff I got to talk about. A lot of things are happening in the wrestling world. But stay tuned. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.